This Sunday night that I just went through was extremely tiring. I came out, and as soon as I came out, I was sent on a trip that was 2 hours old. But apparently it turns out that it is a trip that the day shift driver did. And I had to get taken off it because it was already done. The tablet was down to 25% of its charge. And so I started my shift, plugging in the tablet so that it would charge up overnight while I was working. And it did. Then I had one trip right after another, after another, after another. I did about 23 trips, and I quit a little early. I quit just at 5:15 so I could take the car through a wand wash and wash off all the black stuff that was on it from, they have this salt solution that they spread on the road, and it partially dissolves, I believe, the asphalt. And then so this black, messy water salt solution with asphalt in it ends up all over the sides of your car. So I had to wash that off because it was just disgusting. Then, I went to the bank to make a deposit. I fueled up, and I was there 10 minutes before the ETA of Mr. Punctual. So that worked out okay. I'm just dead tired because every time I went to take a break, there was another call. It took me all night to watch 2 10-minute YouTube videos. That's how much spare time I had to myself. Yeah, that's it. Is there anything really else for this Sunday night that just went by? I can't really think of anything else except that I'm tired. And I want to have something to eat and maybe a couple of drinks and go to sleep. And got 4 more nights to go this week. So I'll be back. Well, this time I'm not forgetting to shoot video. It's a foggy morning here at the airport. It's time is now 3:57, and I only have $220 on. It's been a relatively slow night. I've had no stress. I've done a fair amount of sitting in parking lots watching videos. And it looks like I may have got enough sleep yesterday so that I stayed awake most of the night. I think I may have dozed off once or twice. And I don't mind at all. I might have another trip or two since it's it's almost 4, so the shift ends at 6, but because it's a Tuesday morning, I will have to go to the chiropractor. And when I go to the chiropractor, I finish I finish work a little early, just so that I have enough time. I usually wash and detail the car, and you know the routine. Then I go home after fueling, and then I walk to the chiropractor and get I think it's my lower back and my neck stretched this time. And next week it's going to be an alignment. I don't think I have an alignment today, but I could be wrong. I think it's only 3 weeks since my last alignment, so it's usually once every 4 weeks I have an alignment. Otherwise, it's my neck and my back. My neck and my back. Yeah, only 220. I've only done 138 or 139 kilometers. And what's really funny is when I got the car, the guy on day shift didn't zero the odometer. and it only showed that he had done 146K. And I thought, really? Was it that slow during the daytime? I guess it was, maybe. Headlights in the fog. Okay, well, 3 more nights to go this week. Another foggy morning at the airport. The time is now 4:37 in the morning on a Wednesday morning. And what's going on? Well, I've got $209 on. And did I say the time? It's 4:37. But I have a bit of a situation here, and I'll explain that. I was dozing off in my favorite spot where I get Wi-Fi and watch stuff on my phone. The girl had apparently been left off by another cab somewhere where she didn't know where the hell she was, and it took her half an hour to get through to call me. Anyway, I got there. She got on the phone with, I guess, her boyfriend, and he was supposed to transfer her the money to pay me. And his e-transfer wasn't working because he had reached a limit or something with it earlier. We tried to pay using my Interac machine down there by punching in the numbers manually for his credit card, and we tried about 5 times, and every time we tried it didn't work. It just said not approved, try again later. So she said, the girl said, after we tried going through this frustrating thing, she had lost her credit card, so she couldn't pay. She didn't have a debit card. And she said that she would e-transfer me the money later today. Now, what can I do? Take her on her word? It was a dire situation. Hopefully I will get transferred the money. I gave her my email. And gave her my phone number just in case the email didn't work properly. And she could call me if there was any problems. Yeah. So now the time is 4:40. I'm gonna go back into town, get an airporter, and not get paid for it. That would really suck. And I'd only have a $200 night. One other thing that worked out really well is that one of my customers who owes me money paid me. So maybe it's a good sign that this one may pay me too. I hope so. Aside from that, like I said, the night was kind of quiet. I didn't make a shit ton of money. 2 more nights to go this week. The night that is the Wednesday night started out busy. I had 3 trips in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Then I had a break for a whole hour. And then they sort of trickled in, and I ended up doing about 16 or 17 fares altogether for a grand total of about $260. Now that's
kind of normal for a Wednesday night 3 or 4 years ago. It seems that either we've got enough cars on, and I know we have more than we did. We also have business has slowed down a little too, and it could be that this recession that everyone's been making noises about is apparently upon us. Well, it is what it is, and I'm kind of glad that the stress is gone. Okay, I'm not making as much money. It will take me longer to pay off things. But you know, I'd rather not have the stress. It was nice to go to sleep at work. I went to sleep about 4, 5, maybe 6 times. Just, you know, I'd start watching a video and I'd fall asleep. And that would be that. I can't complain about that at all. Now I'm on my way from the car wash to an underground parking where it's warmer than outside, because outside it feels cold, it's chilly, it's damp, and the damp just sucks the heat right out of you. So I'd rather be a little warmer while I'm detailing the interior of the car. I'm not going to the bank because I need the money for groceries. So I will probably go get groceries tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I will get groceries. And run a couple other errands, and that's about it. Yeah, you know, I don't mind not rushing and not working hard. It's a relief, you know, that I'm not being rushed around and not being stressed. It's so nice. So nice to not be stressed at work. So nice not to be stretched so thin. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, one more night to go this week. It's Friday morning. The time is 4:39. I just counted the money. I've got 260 on. It was relatively relaxed. And that 260 is including the ride to the airport. So I got to watch quite a bit of video. And I got to sleep a little bit. Now I've got my generous customer just called me to come get him at his place. And I said, well, look, I just dropped off at the airport. It's going to take me 20-25 minutes to come down to town and pick you up. I hope you don't mind, but I can't get there any sooner. So that's what the story is. So I've got enough time to take him where he's going. And then, yeah, that will probably be it for my night. So if he gives me $40 for a $20 ride, I will crack the 300, which would be really good. That would be really good. And what else? It's just the usual housekeeping stuff to do. I got 5 weeks of laundry to do. I've got to go pick up a package from a store and ship it to Manitoba. Favors you do for friends. There's a particular store in town that, oh dear, get out of there. Stupid animals. Anyways, my week is coming to an end. I just got to pick up that generous customer, take him where he's going, and then be done. Hope yours is better than mine.